The Sony WF-1000XM4 earbuds look very good on paper, but what are they actually like in real life? Let's take a look. At the time of making this video in Australia, the XM4 costs around about $400. For that money, as you can see, the packaging from Sony does not look anything like that you have just bought yourself a premium pair of headphones, and that is because the packaging is plastic free and is totally environment friendly. And out of the box, first comes some newly designed ear tips from Sony. They are color coded, indicating different sizes, and also is made out of polyurethane to enable greater comfort and more secure fit. There is also a small USB-C charging cable and some documentation for you to get started, and finally, of course, the Sony XM4 earbuds in its case. The case is 40% smaller than the previous generation XM3 earbuds, which were too big for any pockets and are just a tad thicker and bigger than the AirPods Pro, but are smaller than most other major earbuds on the market, and they are only 40 grams, which makes them lighter than the AirPods Pro and other earbuds. So overall, it is very much pocketable and travel friendly. With the WF-1000XM4, Sony has adopted a new design which is very good to see. The earbuds and the case all have a matte finish, which I really like. The case has very strong magnets on the latch, so it won't just pop open. Plus, the magnets holding the earbuds in the cradle are equally strong. It survived all my shake tests, and I can comfortably say that it is very secure. However, the case itself feels very light and flimsy. I think it will show scratches very easily. Also, the hinger on the back in particular does feel a little wobbly to me. I think there is definitely room for improvement here on the durability of the case. However, the earbuds are a completely different story though. This new design makes sure that the earbuds sit more flush in the ear and gives a more discreet and minimalistic look. Though it's made mostly out of plastic, the build quality here is superb. It's very good and very sturdy. I think most people will appreciate this new look as it is less chunky, sits more flush in the ears, and does not cost any functionality that was available in the previous generation. So the Sony WF-1000XM4s are great for everyday use, and in my testing, I found them to be extremely comfortable. But to get a good and secure fit, you will need to make sure you are wearing the correct sized ear tips. And if you do that, then you will also get good sound and passive noise cancellation. However, if you're struggling to get a good seal, then you can try Sony's new air tightness test, which can be accessed via the app. This fires out a test tone and reports back on whether or not you need to make any adjustments. This is highly recommended if you think that the passive noise cancellation is not up to the standard, or if you have loose fit, or if you think that the sound lacks desired bass. And once you find that perfect sized ear tips for you, I don't think there will be any complaints with comfort. I took them out for some light exercises, and not once did I have to fix their position on my ears as they fit so well. The official timelines for battery on Sony's website is that the earbuds can last up to 8 hours with ANC on, and in my testing, I was able to get very close to that benchmark, and with the case, you can recharge them twice. So battery life wise, it is well above most of the big time players in the market. And this is very good because the less you have to charge, the more lifespan your battery will have. Also, the case supports wireless charging and can be fully charged from 0 to 100% in just 1.5 hours, which is excellent to see. The circular outer surface of each of the earbuds are touchpads, and by using the app, you can customize their functionality. You can control volume and playback and switch between noise cancelling and ambient sound modes with minimal fuss. There is also voice controls with Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa, which is a big plus if you have any of those services on your smart device. The Sony WF-1000XM4s connect via the latest Bluetooth 5.2 technology, which enables things like low power and more stable connection. Other than that, they support SBC, LDAC, AAC, but no support for aptX unfortunately. With Android, the Sony earbuds are compatible with fast pairing, so you can connect in a flash. You receive a battery notification pop-up on your smartphone when they power up, and you can even track their location down using the Google Find My Device app. Unfortunately, if you're using an iOS device, then you will not get such pairing benefits, but all you need to do to start pairing is to open the case and take the headphones out, and that's about it. The general level of noise cancellation is extremely effective on the Sony XM4 and I struggle to find any fault during my testing, but this is exactly what I expect from a earbud of this level. Even the noise isolation is top notch because it can reduce the volume of high-pitched incidental clangs better than ANC. But for this, as I said before, you need to get the right sized ear tip for your ears. And with Sony's noise cancelling tech getting better every year, the Sony XM4 earbuds now can combat low droning frequencies even better than before. They even have a mode that will reduce the sound of wind if it bothers you too much. You can control the amount of ambient sound coming through and this works better than expected. It sounds very natural and not too amplified, but if you put it up on high, then you will get a very noticeable background static, or it will make you feel like you are in a very windy area when you're actually not. On the inside of the Sony WF-1000XM4s, we have a new processor called a V1 chip, which helps provide clearer sound across all volume levels than its predecessor. And there is also a new 6mm driver inside, which features a bigger magnet. This should help with sound quality on certain low frequencies in theory. But in reality, that is not the case. Especially with the low-end bass notes. They are not as thumpy or accurate as the high-end bass notes. I also did not like how the treble sounded on the XM4s. It always seems to be very dull and underemphasized no matter what I did with the equalizer or whichever song I listened to. The best results I got for a bass and treble notes was when I had the equalizer on default settings. But even then, the treble sounded pretty bad honestly. However, the mid-range frequency sounds very good, so vocals and lead instruments will sound precise and clear. This model also gets Sony DSEE Extreme Audio Processor with Edge AI, which was designed to upscale low bitrate music files to a near high-res quality. Unfortunately, I could not test this as it works with a few subscription services which I don't have at the moment. So the golden accents on the Sony WF-1000XM4 earbuds are where they house their microphones. Their job is to pick up your voice and boost it so that the caller on the other end can hear you properly. Now, here's the test I did on them to see how they went. Testing the microphone of the Sony WF-1000XM4s. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So as you just heard, I think that the recording quality is a little bit poor. While the mic does a good job at separating voice from the ambient noise, the voice itself sounds thin and muffled. I think if call quality is important to you, then you should look elsewhere. Something like Jabra might do the trick, because the Sony XM4s are average at best. I really like the speak to chat feature. This allows you to talk to someone while the earbuds are still in ear and is triggered when you start talking. There is like a second's delay between the moment you start to speak and the song being played is getting paused, but it is very useful feature. But one annoying factor to consider is the sensitivity of this feature, because it will also pause music even if you cough slightly. But within the app, you can control the sensitivity of this, or you can completely turn it off and use the quick attention mode, which pauses playback automatically when an earbud is removed. So overall, I think that the Sony WF-1000XM4s are a good pair of all-rounder earphones with lots of useful features. They look nice, has a very good battery life and good noise cancellation. However, the sound quality and the call quality left me asking for a little bit more. But that's just me. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed watching this video, then please like, share and subscribe. This is Nafis signing off till next week. Peace!